What happens when you let enfant terrible, now just terrible, Daniel Nardicio off his leash to say and do whatever he wants? The man who has offended everyone is back.
Along with my brother from another mother, Adam Klesh, we're back with our latest creation, Trigger Warning, a podcast that is not for the faint of heart.
Prepare to be offended, enlightened, and highly entertained.
Trigger Warning is not a safe space podcast, but answers the questions no one wants to ask. Serves steep in vodka and a dash of bitter.
Each week, we'll bring you the highest and lowest in NYC nightlife.
So buckle up. You've been warned. I'm going to bring on my brother from another mother, Adam Meat Hammer Klesh.
The age is getting to you. You almost forgot my name.
They always call you, what they call you, Meat Hammer? They called me the can opener in college. Yeah, totally. All right. Anyway, we're here. By the way, that theme song was by Anthony Cherry, my ex. Not ex. We didn't really date. We just had sex for a year.
Save it for the podcast.
We're on it. Exactly. He's a adorable Scottish songbird who's mad at me because I didn't pay him for this song because he owed me money. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. I'm hoping he self-deports.
I hope he doesn't. He's got a real pro dumper.
He's got a real pro dumper on in that one, I'll tell you for
Should
sure.
be able to snag a visa somewhere.
I gave him the best years of my life. He's a good kid.
I can see the best years of your life leaking out of him.
I know. He's a good kid. He was a really good kid. But a bad guy to date or whatever we were doing, I'll tell you for sure.
Well, there's a lot of people in New York City that are like great in the sack and terrible at the altar. What's the saying for that?
I couldn't even get him to not even the altar. I couldn't even get him to commit to going out in public.
Or a rent check.
I get it. And I'm not exactly Prince Charming, but they didn't call me the no pantser romancer for nothing. I'm going to say they call me a lot. And for instance, we did this 18 years ago, before it was called podcasts. Adam and I, with Michael Musto, Bianca Del Rio, who forged out a little niche.
She's carved herself out a little something.
Little niche.
Yeah.
We used to do it with Sweetie, R.I.P., Robin Camille, R.I.P. God, they're all dead.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Somehow you smoke and do K like it's going out of style and you're still okay.
I admitted to being dead on the inside a long time ago, and it's
if you shake him, he rattles.
Them gay bones.
Adam, I don't think you remember how we met.
I don't think I do either.
Okay, it was 20-odd years ago. Adam and I, we are technically brothers because we love each other like brothers. Not, what do they call it? BF, what is it? Brother I want to fuck. Not a brother I want to fuck.
I've never said that.
No.
It's never going to happen.
But we fucked guys together.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, totally. A couple times.
We'll have a segment about that.
Yeah, totally. But anyway, I met Adam 20 years ago. He was a bartender at Boys Room, and I'll never forget. I went into the bar, and I was doing a party there. You don't remember this. And I went in, and he was behind the bar, and I said, oh, I'm Daniel, whatever. And I just moved from Ohio, actually from Berlin, but whatever. And I was like, I'm so excited to be in New York and whatever. And he was like, oh, do you want to come over tomorrow night and have a little party? Like a real New York nightlife party. And I was like, oh, that sounds really great. So I was like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll go. But what is a New York nightlife party? And he's a little sniffing, a little sucking, a little drinking. And I was like, all right, I'm in. So what time should I get there? And he was like, I don't care. It's just you and me.
That explains why I don't remember it. Jesus Christ.
That was but the payoff was there.
I think the first time we actually ever worked together, I was with my ex Clint, who was part of, is it a drag band? Back then, you could say things, trigger warning.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a tranny group.
Yeah,
We're not allowed to say that anymore, even though I just did. And they were all female impersonators. And he was like, this guy I know, Daniel's throwing this party and he needs extra hands and you might be great bartending. And I think it was the wood shop, wasn't it? Weren't you doing the wood shop parties?
I was at 14th and 9th, the naked party. They're all naked parties at the end of the day, really. We're actually, tonight we're doing the Devil Wears Nada downstairs. You're right. But I think was that the first time we met?
I don't know. Too many drugs and alcohol. I've got a terrible memory.
All I remember is when you got naked, I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't know whether to suck it or feed it a peanut. It looked like an elephant's trunk.
It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
I'm actually really thrilled because I don't want to toot my own horn. Now, to be fair, I used to be able to in high school, but I don't want to toot my own. Anyway, that was a visual. But anyway, you can watch it on the visual podcast. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I did 5 nights at the Cafe Carlo. Whenever I say that to people, they think I performed. Can you imagine? I'm like, hey. Yeah. But we are going to do the podcast there someday. I did 5 nights at the Cafe Carlo. I am thrilled by the results. It was an incredible week. Dina Martina, Amber Martin, Leah Delaria, Daniel Reichert. Oh, forgot this is a visual podcast. And who else?
Ada Vox.
Ada Vox. The incredible Ada Vox. And it was incredible. I'm now officially part of the Cafe Carlyle family.
Yeah, I was really upset that I couldn't see any of it, especially Dina Martina, which I think she's
my plan is this now.
Yeah.
I'm going to find a kid. Like you, much like you. Adam's got like a teen bride, whatever. We'll talk about that later. The kid's like literally doesn't even know, whatever. He doesn't even know, like, whatever.
Age is just a number, Daniel.
Oh, yeah, and his is unlisted. So anyway.
42 goes into 23 a lot of times.
That was the joke I was going to say. But 20 goes into 42. A lot more than 40 goes into 22. Wait, 42. You're 42. What was he saying? Ada Vox. Oh, I thought I'm going to meet a guy, and I'm not going to tell him that I've done this week at the Cafe Carlo. I'm going to invite him to a show, and I'm going to go in because everyone in there now is my friend. Like the bartenders and the waiters all hugged me when I left. When are you coming back? I thought, this is a panty dropper. If I get a boy to go with me to the Cafe Carlo, and I walk into this fucking swank place, and I bring a guy on my arm, and everyone comes over, Daniel, and blah, 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 blah. It's going to be great.
Yeah, nothing works better than being able to walk in with a hot young kid who's like fresh in New York City, and then the bartender, the bar back, the manager.
That's what you're
sit right
basically
here.
doing now with Alex.
It's the only reason I open nightclubs.
Totally. And then date the staff. But anyway, yet I digress. We did this podcast 18 years ago. It was called an internet radio show. And I remember at the time that like we didn't even know what it was. But what was great about it was that we
got to drink.
We got to drink. And people called me the Podfather on some they called me the Podfather on some, what was it called?
I think back then it was called a newspaper.
I had a sound cue that was
or
gonna
a
work for
tablet.
this. But imagine the Godfather song, rights free, playing under it. But you know what? Everything is rights free now. Gays are rights free, trans are rights free. And speaking of trans, I want to mention our staff tonight is completely either non-binary or trans. I don't know how that happened. Pick a lane.
We have Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Exactly. Yeah. Misleading ladies is our staff tonight. Yes, exactly.
The misleading ladies of Red Eye.
Oh my God, we got to trademark that. Anyway, we'll be back in just a few minutes. I just wanted to introduce you a little bit about our podcast here. We're going to be doing Josh Rosenzweig. That's how you pronounce it.
Zweig.
Zweig. Okay. Yeah, you should know that. You live in Germany.
Your leading cue card had the parentheses with the SP question marks.
Oh, because I didn't know how to spell it.
It should have just said pronunciation.
I just should put Jewish.
Jewish.
Yeah.
Josh
then
Jewish.
You gotta go. Then it's going to be a difficult pronunciation.
Well, he's a producer. Of course it's
Icky
Josh
Eglowitz was a woman that I met once with a credit. Sure, I saw her credit card. I said, your name is Icky Eglowitz? Yeah. All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We've got coming up Sandy Kane, the Naked Cowgirl, Michael Musto. But right now we have a word from our sponsors. Let's see if it works. Attention. If you or someone you know has had the misfortune of having had sex with Adam Klesh between the years of 2001 and 2005, you might be entitled to financial compensation. Sex with Adam Klesh is a far too common experience. Being alone in a gay bar minding your own business may have put you at risk. Sex with Adam Klesh has been linked to depression, nonstop crying, anxiety, weight gain, gaping, and apathy. Please don't wait. You don't have to suffer anymore. Call 212-684-1880. Remember, friends don't let friends have sex with Adam Klesh. Did you know about this? In 1969, this group of gay guys did like a bunch of music, but they couldn't use their real names. It's called Camp Records, and no one knows who they are, where they went. They basically had a P.O. box in New York.
I've got a pretty good idea if they were gay guys in 69.
I know, right? They're probably dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, way to bring it down, Adam.
Did you say 69?
Oh,
Trigger
69.
warning.
I know Sandy Kane's here, and she's like, you said 69. Before I introduce you, Sandy, give me just one moment. She's raring to go. So let's just bring her to the mic. All right. One of my favorite people in New York. You cannot live in New York City without knowing this woman. Are you out there? This woman is one of my favorite New Yorkers. She's the epitome of what makes New York great. She is totally insane in the best way possible. But I absolutely, and intrepid is the word I would use. She never stops. And we're going to bring her to the microphone right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Sandy Kane.
I'm so excited to be here, Daniel, because you are one of my favorite people in New York City. Just Daniel.
Yeah, he leaves me speechless a lot.
Right, exactly. Like, I'm speechless because you're so awesome. As everyone says, use the word awesome. But he really is awesome. You never know what to expect from him. And he really does things no one else does. And
I mean, like a podcast. I think I'm late to this. Well, actually, I'm early. You got a little makeup. There we go.
A little makeup.
a little powder paint make you look like what you ain't. But
You know,
I
you-
need a good plastic
Sandy,
surgeon, but who can afford it today?
18 years ago, Sandy was on the radio show, and she told me what to this day is still the funniest joke I've ever heard.
Which one, hon?
She comes in, And she goes, oh, I just came back from the doctor and he asked me for a stool sample, a urine sample, and a blood sample. So I gave him my G-string.
I gave him my underpants. Come on, man, get the fucking joke right.
Yeah, Jesus, if you're going to steal her material, at least hit
I
the
think G-string
punchline.
is funnier, but that's just
underpants,
me.
man.
So, Sandy, you have other jokes, right?
Oh, yeah, well, how do you keep an asshole in suspense?
I don't know.
I'll tell you later.
All right, so Sandy,
Yeah.
if you're in New York City, you're a tourist or not a tourist. You know Sandy Kane because she's standing out in Times Square singing.
Naked as a jaybird, yes.
Now, you used to let your tits on fire for us. Remember that?
I still do sometimes
Yeah?
when it gets cold.
So you now also you were embroiled in a little bit of a lawsuit. Is that correct?
Yes, I was.
But you won.
Oh, I did. The naked cowboy tried to get rid of me in Times Square, and he sued me, and so I
Countersued.
hired a lawyer, and he lost. And he
Atta girl.
still has not forgiven me. No, because you're talking about triggering. What trigger?
Isn't the naked? I heard the naked cowboy's a big trumper.
I could believe that. He's homophobic, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I've heard stories about people like gay guys that want to get pictures with him and he doesn't like it. But then again, honestly, I can understand it because probably gay guys are probably grabbing his ass and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
and
wildly inappropriate.
Well, they would grab his dick, but there isn't any. Hello?
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandy for the
She's
win.
Short
after
dick
18
joke.
years.
Don't like those short dicks, man. Ow.
Do you like a larger man?
Truthfully, I don't like to be too stretched out. It's been a long time since I've experienced my ex-husband. Yeah, it was a big dick. And
Was it
sometimes,
width or length or girth?
oh, it was
All the above.
Yeah, all the above. Yeah, he had a big fucking dick.
So you have new music coming out? You have music coming out periodically, am I correct? You do George Clooney, which is filthy.
George, right?
Yeah, George
In the
Clooney. George
fucking house.
Clooney.
You used to like that song, guys.
I love this song. I love Dick. It's probably my anthem.
Right?
Oh no, the one that everyone keeps saying to me when you come up in conversation is Gloria. Could you sing a few bars
I
of
know.
it?
I was in Times Square yesterday, and this woman gives me a $50 tip. I love Gloria. Gloria, the queen from Astoria. She's a cocksucking warrior. Her name is fucking Gloria. Gloria.
She charges $20
For every penis that she sucks. Gloria loves sucking fucking.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Didn't you do that on public access?
Yeah, that's it. A lot of people coming out too with the public accents.
I think 18 years ago when Daniel introduced me to you, YouTube was like the way to watch videos from the past because we had all gotten rid of our VHS machines.
We had a show on MNN,
Manhattan Neighborhood fucking Network.
and you were a big deal on that, right?
I'm on YouTube now, so
Good.
you know.
Let me ask you a question. Where do you make your most money?
I make my money in Times Square as the naked cowgirl of Times Square. We have tourists from all over the world, and they're like horrified at naked tits. They also like naked tits, because where else can you do it but fucking Times Square? And now the casinos want to come to Times Square, so who knows what's going to happen, Daniel?
Probably more tits.
More tits.
It's regulated tits. That's a whole
And
different
we're
thing.
in Times Square here, 40th Street.
You live nearby, don't you? I've seen you walking
finally,
around out of
woke
drag.
up the fucking street here. No, and this was like the deadest street. Leave it to Daniel Nardicio to fucking open a fucking club on this fucking dead street, and now it's alive.
No one walks in off the. Nope.
It's alive, man. But
No,
we're
it's
gonna
good.
get
We love it.
Yeah.
No, we love it because you walk outside and those piles of garbage every day and the needles that I see and the guys that are yelling at me faggot that like sleep on the street out front. It makes me really feel like I'm in New York.
There's nothing like getting yelled at, like somebody slurring you, calling you a faggot, and they're like sleeping in their own human filth with a needle.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a moment. And I have a hard time calling them unhoused because I don't see what's wrong with saying homeless. It's like with you. I don't call you unmoneyed, I call you penniless.
Learned it by
Anyway.
watching you, Dad. Sandy, so for the people out there and me, like, what's your origin story? How does somebody get to be the
Right.
naked cowgirl?
my origin, I'm from a religious Jewish household in New Jersey. And my father was so religious, wearing a yarmulke all the time. And I don't know how I did it, but you come to New York, what do you know, man? What do you know? You have tits, that's it. That's the only thing that you could sell. That's how I started. You come in, you need a living. You have to make a living.
Now,
So,
you did porn at one point, or did you not? Do you mind me asking this?
truthfully, I wanted to do a porn movie. I did porn magazines like Jugs and Playboy, or I didn't do Playboy. Don't lie, Sand. Jugs. I did Jugs and whatever. And
Jugs is one of the best names of a magazine I can
drugs.
think of.
I did Drugs. I
did
used
drugs?
to do Drugs. No, I used to do Drugs in the 90s.
Oh, really?
Now I do them at any temperature. You got me?
God, that's
Yeah, I
good.
know
I
it's-
love that you somehow put Times Square and Catskill humor together. You know, that your humor is very Catskill, right?
Catskill, okay.
Very Henny
I'm
Youngman.
very Jewish.
You are very Jewish.
Yeah,
I feel like
so-
every Jewish person out of New Jersey has Catskill humor.
That's very Shecky Green.
Shaggy fucking green. Okay.
All right, we're going to be back in just a moment with Sandy
Hey.
Kane. We're just going to take a little break, and we will be right back.
Shaggy green.
And you know what I never leave home without leaving at home? My Clona Willy.
I love Clona Willy. They've been a lifesaver. They've sponsored the underwear party now, I think probably 10 years. They always send me a box of them. I always love to give them out. Clona Willy is, you can literally make the exact replica of your cock.
When substitution and imitation won't do.
But seriously, contact Clona Willy. Go to clonawilly.com. Use the code trigger warning for, I don't know, some money off, I'm assuming.
Got 10 inches? We got 10% off. Trigger warning at Clona Willy. All right, you're back at Trigger Warning. We're here with the Naked Cowgirl, Sandy Kane.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, darling, I know you've got to go shake your moneymaker in Times Square pretty soon, but I want to thank you for being here. And I want to ask you, what is your favorite thing to do during Pride season? How do you spend your Pride?
Just shaking my two titties in Times Square and my booty, and just really, Times Square has been amazing. With the, we have some great entertainers and great musicians, and it's just the spirit of gay people, and I've seen it grow through the years. I've been in Times Square, you talk about 18 years as the Naked Cowgirl, and Pride has been there, and I want to be gay, to be honest.
I was going to ask you that. I'm sorry
But
to
I
interrupt
want
you.
But I love dick.
What your relationship
I love
is
you
to gay
dicks,
people.
man.
You like gay people, right?
I love women, but not for sex.
Same here. Same here.
Relatable.
I love dick. It's sweeter than ice cream on a stick. I'm heterosexual.
Oh, is that why Daniel's pre-diabetic?
He's so gorgeous. I bet he has a big dick too. Who cares? No, I don't care about big dick, small dick. I care about the men, the two men that are fucking with me right now, that have made my night, made my pride, and just be proud to be me. And they're helping me be me, Sandy Kane, the Naked Cowgirl from Newark, New Jersey, and I live in Hell's Kitchen. And just to say, hey, we're doing something different. We're not the same. We keep moving on. And that's what we have to do, everyone. You gotta move on in life. You can't just stay the fucking same. You gotta keep moving. And this is such a great podcast. And I think these two brothers that I admire so much are doing it. And they're brothers, motherfucker. They're family and they're doing it. And they invited me. And I appreciate that so much. And that's my pride. My pride, whether you're gay, whether you're straight, you like me, and because I am me, and they appreciate
That's
that.
such a
All right,
beautiful
Sandy.
message,
And
Sandy.
there's also been, because I've been on Opie and Anthony
Oh,
and
they're
Howard
awful.
Stern show and Jim and Sam. And I'm so happy to be here, to be with these brilliant men and this great new club. I call it the Naked Eye, but it's Red Eye. And I'm just so blessed to be here. That Daniel said, hey, Sandy Kane, we want you to do the first show.
Here's the thing, Sandy Kane. You did the show with us 18 years ago. We haven't done it in 18 years. And I thought, what a great way to restart and kick off something is to have Sandy back. You look the same. You have not aged, and it's impressive.
And that's a joke, folks.
No, you haven't.
Hello. Thank you
all
for
right.
saying it, even though it's not true.
All right, we're going to move on because we have a few other things to do. But Sandy, I want to say I love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you in Times Square.
Happy
You
Pride,
can
Sandy.
I hope I come back to do another one, man.
Absolutely. And
Hello.
you'll always have a home here at Red Eye. If you
Oh,
want to come in
good.
for a high noon.
I want to bring my Gloria, my Dick, my new songs. I'm recording at Quad Studios.
Okay.
Yeah, and thank you for having me here. And I just want to make this and I'm out in Times Square, and I'm going to be talking about the Red Eye because
we
this
love that.
is the hottest club in the world right now.
Oh,
Thank
thanks
you,
so
Sandy
much. That's Sandy
Kane.
Kane, the naked cowgirl.
Woo!
Happy Pride,
All
Sandy.
right, thank you so much,
much.
Sandy.
My pussy loves you.
Oh my God. All right, coming up in just a few minutes, we have Carlotta Wellington, Reflections from a Glass of Cutty Sark. She's calling from the Las Vegas retirement community of retired showgirls of Las Vegas, Nevada.
And she is something.
We have Name That Cock, our game show.
We have Patrick Bruce's favorite gay vinyls.
Yes, exactly. And we're recording it here at Red Eye. We were supposed to be at the Cockpit, which I also call God's blind spot. But unfortunately, there's a fucking dick swinging party downstairs, which we're going to go to and swing our dicks.
I was already there, but yeah.
Oh, swinging dicks is, speaking of, is going to be the Name That Cock theme in just a few minutes. All right, we'll be back in just a couple of moments. Sammy Joe, take it away. Sammy Joe's playing the hits and misses of yesteryear. Oh God, I did that again. God, I'm like the hot Mr. Magoo of sound cues, aren't I?
This button. What does this button do?
I just
What
hit
does that
buttons.
button do?
Speaking of hitting buttons, Mason is looking pretty tasty tonight. The weird thing is Mason, a go-go dancer here tonight. We're doing this live at Red Eye. Mason works for me, so I never think of having, unlike you, I don't think of fucking the employees
Some
because
work
I want to
for
keep
you,
them.
and some work it for you.
Totally. I want to keep them.
You just haven't gotten the formula dialed in yet.
Yeah, totally. The whole, like, them crying at night, that whole thing. I heard them from your apartment. You used to live across the hallway. The Yelp
worst thing you
reviews.
can do-
The Yelp reviews were terrible. I heard them yelping all night.
The worst thing you can do during Pride season is share a headboard wall with your other gay brother.
Oh, I know. It was crazy. They
The
were banging,
whimpers and rainbow boa feathers.
crying, and people asking to get out.
How many roommates am I going to have in your basement?
Unfortunately, I don't think we have Carter tonight, but we're going to be doing this segment in the future called Who Wore It Out Best. We're going to bring guys in that we both have had sex with. They won't know, and then we're going to ask them who wore it out best.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to have a couple more notches in the headboard than you.
More notches, but I think they think I'm better.
Oh, I don't think so.
Everyone they've said.
Oh, you've already gotten the
Oh,
reports.
girl, I sent them a Survey Monkey.
The reviews
You
are
don't
in.
know about that? I've sent out Survey Monkeys like, would you recommend having sex with Daniel to a friend? Like, I basically copy the Survey Monkey questionnaire.
That just goes into my spam folder.
I didn't send it to you because we haven't had sex.
Never gonna happen.
Never going to happen. All right. Coming in just a moment, we have Carlotta Wellington, I should mention, lives in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas retirement community of retired showgirls in Las Vegas, Nevada. She is one of my favorite people. And honestly, I hate to say this, we haven't spoken in 18 years.
And I think we might have Carlotta now. We'll see.
She was 80.
Hello?
Carlotta, it's Daniel. Hi.
Me?
Daniel Nardicio.
Daniel Nardicio?
All right. I have to ask you something, Carlotta. Why did you call collect? Where are you? I just got a message saying that calling collect. What's going on? Tell us everything.
I'm at the Double Down Saloon and some cunt took my purse. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I have no money to pay for any of my cutty socks. So I'm going to have to suck some dick in the bathroom to get something for free.
But you had enough time to call us here.
Of course, I had enough time to call you here. It's your first show back, and I haven't talked to you in years and years. So I thought I'd call him and fuck it. You'll pay for it, right?
I'm paying for it right now. But you know, the
I
crazy,
love it.
Carlotta, guess what? Meat Hammer Klesh is
You
here
what?
as well.
Oh, I love my little meat hound. I've seen him a few times out in Las Vegas. Not little, honey. It's girthy. Beautiful.
So, Carlotta, we've started a new podcast called Trigger Warning, and this is our gay
Trigger
pride.
warning.
Yeah, this is our gay pride special. So we're gonna have a couple questions for you, but I want to know, what is Carlotta Wellington's best pride story?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, where to begin? The year was 1900, and it was in downtown Vegas, and I was with my friend Nipsey Russell, And also, yes, Joanne Worley was there, and B. Arthur. She was representing trans. And we went and marched in the parade. B, had a giant bulge just going down her leg. And I remember afterwards, we had a bit of an orgy at B's room at Sayers' Palace, and it was lovely. Her penis is probably about 10 by 7, at least.
It's girth.
That's big.
Yeah, it blew my wig off, I'll tell you that much. And I don't even wear a wig. I do now.
I can't imagine what you would do with B. Arthur on Pride.
So Carlotta, I have a question for you. Since it's been 18 years since we spoke.
Goodness,
Can you believe that 18 years when you and me and then Rotted, Bianca Del Rio, and Adam and some guy named Matthew did a podcast together? 18 years.
I don't remember Matthew.
Yeah, I know she's trouble. But what the question is,
She's trouble.
what you were? Forgive me for saying this, but you were an elderly doyen of Vegas showgirls back then. How
Yes,
are you still around? I don't know how to ask that.
because I'm pickled. Usually, the amount of things that I drink, honey, I haven't aged a day since you've seen me. I tell you what, my tits are still hard as rocks. They're a little lower than normal. My vagine is still tight.
Did you ever get to move into that presidential suite of the Las Vegas Showgirls retirement community for Las Vegas? I can't even say it.
The Las Vegas Showgirls Retirement Community for Retired Showgirls of Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's
in
it.
Las Vegas.
I never get that. I still think at 20 years later, I still can't
I,
get it.
It's a mouthful.
it's a mouthful.
I have a mouthful.
So do you finally have that suite in the sky in your retirement community?
Listen, I didn't get the suite. Some cunt named Sarah got it. Sarah, we call her Sarah Plain and Fat. She's not even tall. She did a lot of work. She was a head showgirl for a long time there at the Flamingo. And she has inverted nipples. So I used to have to get on them and just suck them out, and push them out.
So
She's a real bitch.
I don't know what to do right now with that information, so I'm just going to move on and I'm going to take it tonight and really.
Listen, I think what you need to do, Daniel Nardicio, is diddle your skittle when you're thinking about it. I think that's what you got to do.
I have a question for you. If we're doing this podcast, we have 12 episodes we're going to be doing, and then we're going to put it in the can, and then we're going to put the podcast on.
Well, listen, you guys are used to putting things in your can. I'll tell you that much.
But I want to talk to you every week. We want to have you on every week. We want to have a little reflections from a glass of Cuddy Sark. I adore you.
Goodness.
I'm so happy. I'm so
honey.
happy because I don't know if in the last 18 years, Sweetie died, Robin Camille died. Unfortunately, Matthew Phillips survived. Like a lot of the people that should have.
Not about the dance, about Matthew. What's his name?
We've lost two of the hosts. Bianca Del Rio still alive.
I know.
She's dead on the inside.
Wait, she's still. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I knew that part.
Literally, that was her tour.
It was called Dead on the Inside?
Yeah, she came to Vegas. I don't know if you. Yeah, it was called Dead on the Inside, wasn't it?
Dead on the Inside.
Dead on the Inside, yeah.
And she was at Sayers.
I saw her a year ago. A year ago, she came by the retirement community. Look at a haggard mess. She was out of whiteout, and I happened to have some of the desk drawers, so I gave it to her. She was very thankful.
Oh, I love Bianca. We're going to have her on when she's in New York. She's definitely agreed to it because obviously she doesn't make a lot of money doing her day-to-day job. So this is a really good way for her to subsidize.
All right, Carlotta, but before we let you go, we've got to ask you because we're doing this with all of our guests.
I got to cut his start to get back to Zahari.
What triggers you, Carlotta?
Oh, my goodness. That question, that's what triggers me. No, I would say usually a dainty finger in my pudenda. Put a couple fingers in. It gets under my skin. If you just stick your pinky in, I'm like, come on now.
And there you have it.
Nana needs it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nana needs it.
Now, so is it Gay Pride Sunday in New York?
It is, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Shouldn't you kids be on the street with your legs behind your head getting plowed? Isn't that what you do at the Pride in New York City?
We're going to do with other guys later. Yes, absolutely. It's a night. It's a night unlike. We're about to head to a party called The Devil Wears Nada.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I bet you came up with that one, didn't you?
I did actually. Yeah. Where I always say the odds are good, but the goods are odd. Yes, exactly.
From far and far from good.
What a wordsmith you are. What a wordsmith you are,
I
honey.
love you, kitten. We're gonna talk to you next
I
week.
love you more.
We're gonna be recording these pretty often. We'll talk to you very soon. I love you. Okay.
Okay, I love you both. I miss you terribly, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
Awesome. Talk to you soon.
I got to get
Carlotta.
back in the bar right now. And hey, listen, if you can wire me some money, thanks.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Carlotta.
Oh, thanks, Carlotta.
Bye. Love you, kids. Bye-bye now.
That was Carlotta Wellington from the Las Vegas Retirement Community of Showgirls in Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming up in just a few minutes, we have
Name that cock.
a game show where you actually normally we'd have the audience do it, but tonight our esteemed go-go boy is going to stick a clone of Willie in his ass and tell us whether it's mine or Adam's. This is going to be
I
interesting.
think it's going to be a tough decision.
It's going to be a tough decision, yeah. I know, right? Exactly.
Do you know that's the ABCs? I was this years old when I found out that the Jeopardy theme song is just the ABC song.
H-I-J-K-L.
We're very proud that you all know your ABCs. It was
Can you do it in German? No.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, E.
Riveting radio right now. Riveting. We'll get rid of this in post.
We're bringing our next guest on, and I'm very happy about this. We have in the studio with us live at Red Eye during Pride Sunday. Live. We have,
Half dead after this week we've had. I'm over the rainbow. I got to be honest.
yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
It's enough.
I flew in from Berlin, and man, are my arms tired.
I wanted to go to the Hetero Awesome Fest, the one that they had in Boise. You heard about it?
In Boise, the straight Pride.
I'm so a troll when it comes to those things. Like I
You could
troll
have just
them.
stopped there. I'm so a troll. The ellipses was fine. Dot.
I'm such a troll because if you go on to their Instagram, the Old State Saloon, oh, poor Mason is over there freezing before he sits on a big dildo.
The Patreon's going to be on fire.
If you go to their Instagram, I literally troll them because the Hetero Awesome Fest they did in Boise, Idaho. You heard about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. You
We've
read.
covered this.
You read. They did this 2 weeks ago and no one showed up. So I went on and went, oh my God, even the Idaho Statesman, which I read religiously. I can't even say it.
Religiously.
Thank you. Religiously, I read the Idaho Statesman, and
This is like
they
a
said-
news flyer?
No, it's just newspaper. I get it. I get a lot of newspapers. So they
Just killing trees.
just killing trees. No, they basically said it was a bomb. No one went, and the people are now GoFunding because they lost all this money on it.
It was like
so I'm
Trump-
trolling them. Literally, I go, "You are such fucking losers that you have to do a GoFundMe because you can't afford this Hetero Awesome Fest." Literally, I troll them, and they write me back things like, "You're like bad for children to see this," and I was like, "Go after priests if you're worried about children."
And we can't figure out how you keep getting your Facebook and Instagram shut down.
I know, right? Totally, it's terrible. That's why I have 5 accounts.
Yeah. So you
I
can-
have one, this Adam Klesh, that I use all the time. That's really fun. It's a
that
troll account.
explains so much.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's talk about our next guest.
So we've got Patty Bruce here. During the pandemic, I did a little cooking show called Starving for Content. And our guest, Patty Bruce here, did a show called...
Shit, I don't remember.
Oh, wow, this is already starting off with a real bang.
Let me tell you something.
do that
Before we
again.
get into that, let me tell you something. 18 years ago, I was on East Village Radio with you, and I was awful.
You were, and right now you're,
you're
actually
doing much better.
Exactly. And it's all
So
just
I'm
a little
glad,
bit of history
I'm glad that as
repeating.
a middle-aged man, I am still holding up the bar.
Were you bad? I don't remember.
I froze up. I didn't know what to say. But I know what to say now. I know what to say now.
All right. So you had a show during the
I
pandemic.
did during the pandemic. You and I were FaceTiming, or whatever you call it, FaceTiming each other.
For the kids.
For the kids. I had a show during the pandemic where I got drunk and made cocktails and wore caftans, and I pulled out my record collection and I talked about things at length and tried to school the children on the best music ever written, and it is from the 1980s. I am that guy.
So you turned a camera on during your Wednesdays.
Sure, it was a Facebook Live thing.
Okay.
I did it every day.
One of my favorite memory of you was, it was many years ago. Adam lived in an apartment, I think in Brooklyn, and I went to it. And it was all of us just hanging out on Thanksgiving, and Adam cooked a meal. Adam's a good cook. As I like to say, you're the looker and the cooker, and I'm the breeder and the eater.
And it shows.
And I remember you were like smoking pot, and I've never smoked pot in my life. And that's not to say that I'm an innocent, but I don't smoke pot. And I said, why are you smoking so much pot? And you go, I'm just taking the edge off. I said, of a Thanksgiving, we're all sitting around like doing nothing. What
Wait,
edge?
I said-
What edge? You said, yeah, just to take the edge
Oh,
off. And I said, what edge is there right now?
Yeah. That was also the Thanksgiving where I ate a bunch of pot cookies and didn't realize they were pot cookies.
And smoked a joint.
And smoked a joint.
Yeah, totally.
Listen, I was wild. I'm like an old lady now, but I was wild back in the olden days.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
It's Pride Sunday here in New York City.
Yes.
We're well over the rainbow. I think we've all had
Sure.
it. What are your top 3 Pride vinyls?
I am going to stay in the 1980s. I'm going to give you 3 from 85, 86. Number 1, and the best album ever made for gay kids who need a way out of their small town, Bronski Beats' first album, The Age of Consent, with Small Town Boy, Why, etc.
It's a great album.
Yeah,
You're right. That's a good one.
It's amazing. I'm also going to say Dead or Alive's second album, Youthquake. It has You Spin Me Round, but it also has a lot of songs that weren't hits that are not even coded gay. They are super gay. And for 1986, 85, they were revolutionary. And my third choice is going to be Book of Love's first album,
I agree.
Book of Love, Ted Ottaviano, Susan, all those great people. It's one of my all-time favorite things. All of these things, that's on Sire Records too. Sire Records always had the best music. It's
They
brilliant.
signed Madonna.
They'd signed Madonna, yeah.
Do you remember? Was it Steve? What was his name?
Seymour Stein.
Seymour Stein.
Do you
In a
remember?
hospital bed.
In a hospital bed,
She
signed
signed her
Madonna.
contract,
Do you
yeah.
know that? Yeah, he signed her in his hospital bed. Madonna came in and he signed her because that he knew.
Fantastic synth pop I have given all of you people listening.
Do you remember where you were when you heard each one of those for the first time?
I do. I was at theater camp in Austin, Texas, away from my parents for 5 weeks. I learned a lot of things, smoked cloves for the first time, got drunk for the first time, played with a dick for the first time. Also, a drunk hippie pierced my ear in a stairwell.
All in 1985.
In 1985, yes.
Wow. So I'll tell you about my experience of seeing Book of Love. All right, I agree with you about all those albums, but Book of Love is probably my favorite, one of my favorite bands ever. And I went to go see them at Highland Ballroom. This was probably nigh on 8 years ago. And it was the worst. You know, when you produce events, you know what it's like when they don't work out. And
It's like a curse, isn't it? Like
Ted could not get his computer to work,
Oh, yeah,
and they
yeah,
had
yeah.
to cancel the event. Like they did Half a Boy, which is probably my favorite song of that era. Sammy Joe, the DJ boy, right? I'm Not a
nobody
Boy.
knows about a computer not
It's an
working.
incredible song. And I came out to Boy, and then I'm there, and they played like 30 seconds of it, and the computer went down, and they kept trying, and they had to cancel it. And I've tried to work with them for years. I want to work with them, but they won't do it after that.
After the computer crash.
Yeah, I mean, I think, was scarred by it. I would be.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
The
You
night
were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
When I first met Ted, the keyboardist was on East Village Radio when I was so awful that time.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm still trying to get a refund from that night.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting my refund, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. Look at over Mason's over there getting ready. He's doing his kegels and stretches because he's about to go sit
You
on a
gotta stretch
dildo.
it out. You
Maybe-
gotta stretch it out.
Whether you guess that it's my dick or Daniel's dick, you're not going to have to stretch that much. Don't worry.
So we implore you here at Trigger Warning to listen to those 3 albums if you're like really interested in
Definitely.
gay seminal works. Patty Bruce, the question we have for you, of course, what you're asking all of our guests is, what triggers you? Besides the fact that Patti LuPone was framed.
Oh, yeah. Most things trigger me. Today, the thing that triggers me is when people say mischievous. I hate it.
You hate the word mischievous?
It's not a word. Mischievous is the word. Mischievous is the bullshit word that people say when they want to be cute. I hate it. Hate it.
That's really good. I like that. That's a good one.
Irregardless of your
I
thoughts.
hate it too. God.
I want to thank you so much for coming on during our Pride
It
podcast.
was a real
Patty Bruce.
pleasure.
Go
And
and,
you know-
listen to that music. Gay cultural fabric right there.
And you, Patty Bruce, you made up for that bomb that you did last time.
Oh, thank you. I'm a little drunk now.
Now I remember it, actually, and it was one of the worst nights of my life.
It was just horrendous. It was
All
the
right,
worst.
thank you, Patty Bruce. All right,
Thank you,
coming up,
God.
Mason is going to sit on a dildo, and he's going to tell us whether it's Adam's cock or my cock. So
Oh, yes.
our sponsor tonight is the lovely Clona Willy. Adam, are you obviously you're familiar with Clona Willy because they're our sponsor.
Familiar, is that the word you're looking for?
Familiar. Sorry. Oh,
Yes,
what
I'm still picking the plaster out of my pubes. Very familiar.
You can't give clues. You can't give clues.
There's no clues.
All right, great.
We both made one.
Mason tonight is our esteemed go-go boy. We love him. He's got what we call in the business a pro dumper.
He does have a pro dumper.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
How do you get from go-go boy to esteemed go-go boy?
You have sex with the owner.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. You're used to that. You sleep with the staff.
I do sleep with staff. Pro dumper mini.
Mini pro dumper. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. He's trying to be a pro dumper, but I think it's going to be a while. But anyway, we won't talk about your love life because that will be sad.
And boring.
Yeah. So we're going to bring up Mason in just a moment. He's going to sit on this dildo.
What are we calling this? Is it guess that dick? What are we calling
No, we're calling it.
There it is.
Anyway, so Mason is a go-go dancer for us here at Red Eye and at the Ice Palace, and he is super sexy. We like him, and rumor has it he could suck the chrome off a trailer hitch. I don't know if that's true or not, but
He's got that
what's gonna happen
Diet
is
Coke throat.
there is a Clona Willy on the stool, and Mason's going to sit on it, and he's going to tell us, is it mine or is it Adam's?
It's either the can openers or the meat hammers.
And if he loses it up there, it's anyone's guess.
Try and find my keys while you're there.
Exactly. So now we're going to go with Mason. Go for it.
So I'm going to give you a little play-by-play. Mason has approached the dildo.
Yes, totally. He's about to sit on the dildo.
He's lubing the dildo up, as one does. I'm more of a spit and stick fan, but Mason's gone shaft to tip there. Oh, got some spit. Well done.
I love the classical music in the background. Oh my God, there he goes.
I'd be shocked if the dildo doesn't get soft to this track. Wow, look at that pretty little putter.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Bullseye.
Oh my God. Mason, I'm so impressed. I completely underestimated this.
Talk about putting a ring on it. You're hired.
You're hired. Yeah, he's definitely hired.
All right,
he's
Mason,
dancing tonight.
when you're ready. Okay. We're going to give it a little slap and tickle. We've gone, and that's just the tip.
Now is when I take my croquet mallet and I pop it.
All right, I'm gonna take the microphone up to Mason
God.
and get a little commentary from Mason.
Play by play. Oh my God.
All right, Mason, what are you thinking?
Feels nice.
How do we feel on the depth?
I feel like I'm about 3 or 4 inches deep right now, like slowly getting it in there.
Yeah, 3 or 4 is a good estimation. How do you feel about the girth?
It's proper.
Proper.
Oh, it's
We like a proper
proper.
girth. Okay. Are you having any ideas whether it's myself or Daniel yet?
I'm ruminating.
Yeah, let it stew. Not for too long. You might catch something. I'll tell you what, the angle's good. You're doing great. Yeah, just breathe. Okay, we're going for the next 3 inches.
You don't actually do this kind of prep. This is the most Adams ever. Having had sex with someone with him, I can tell you right now, he never does this kind of talking you through it. He's just, me man, you woman. Like, it's so ridiculous.
As opposed to coming from Daniel's apartment, it's just,
Let me out.
help, help.
Exactly. It's like The Room.
Okay, and we are all the way in. Mason, how do we feel about all the way in?
I feel great.
All right, so we're balls deep, and let's give you a minute to think about this, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you if you think it's the can opener, Daniel Nardicio, or Adam Meathammer Klesh.
I think I'm going to go ahead and say it's Adam the Meat Hammer.
Daniel, would you like to give him the results?
I'm going to say the answer is no.
Mason,
it is not. It was Daniel. You've been opened by the can. Wait, your can has been opened. You know that was actually me, Mason. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. He's not disappointed. Wait a minute, Adam. This is what you should be catching. He's not disappointed by my cock.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He gets all the boring stuff.
Is it out yet?
All right.
Is it still
I
in there?
need this soundbite for my grinder. Oh, what are you doing? Mason, come on down here.
Listening for the cries.
I want to hear play by play, inch by inch before we finish this podcast.
Go ahead, Mason. We'll mosaic your face out. Let's come down and talk about this.
No, we won't.
No, we won't.
Oh my God, Mason. There you go.
Hey, voila.
Mason,
Well
you
done,
can
Mason.
that. Oh my God. I'm
You know what the best part
embarrassed.
about that was? Is he didn't have to spend any time with you to get it.
I know. Girl, this is actually really smart because I can just be like, you know what? I know you're not really into me, but
Here, we've dated.
exactly. Here we go. Mason,
Solutions
tell
for
us-
everything these days.
Yeah, tell us, Mason. How was it?
It was lovely. It was a lovely journey from tip to tail, so to speak.
Why did you think it was Adams?
Just something about the moniker meat
meat
hammer
hammer,
or
yeah.
can opener. I expected more of a curvature with the can opener, and it's rather
No, it curved after I got monkeypox.
Slightly.
And I'm not joking.
okay.
Penis curved after monkeypox. I got one pock and then it curved.
Wow.
Slight curve, yeah. You want to see?
No. I can right now. It's in front
Yeah,
of
it's
us.
curved a little. Oh my God, give me that. I'm embarrassed now. It
You've
slipped
never
out
been
of my
embarrassed. It
hands.
slipped right out of your
It
hands.
slipped right out of my hands.
Mason, can I ask you what the secret is to getting it in there that quickly?
I'm built different.
Fair.
Practice makes better. You have to have a sort of an intrinsic initiative and appetite for it, I think.
You were hungry for cock.
Pretty consistently, yeah.
Would you consider yourself a hungry bottom?
I consider myself a very capable power verse.
Power verse.
I like that. I like that. That's a good title.
It's almost like calling yourself an actor.
I do that too.
There you have it.
Not
kids.
anymore after this video goes out.
You know what? OnlyFans has opened up a lot of doors for a lot of boys.
There you go.
Mason, you were wonderful and named that cock. Unfortunately, you didn't guess it, but you got a hole full of joy.
But the beauty is when you lose, name that cock, you actually get the cock later if you want it. Mason, we love you so much. Thank you. He's going to be
Oh,
dancing
thank you
tonight
so
at
much.
Devil
Love
Wears
you
Nada
back.
downstairs tonight. Naked, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
the devil wears
Pretty
nada.
much.
Pretty much naked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're so excited. That was it for tonight, right,
That was
Adam?
it for tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope
Adam.
you've been triggered because you've been warned.
Adam, I want to ask you real quickly, what's your trigger?
What's my trigger? It's really common, actually, and it's the fact the lack of common sense is my trigger.
Okay.
Lack of common sense. Yeah.
And that was it?
That's it. I know. I wish it was more interesting, but
Josh, we'll cut that out in post. This is what you're supposed to do. You know what I find fucking triggering, all right, is when a 28-year-old posts on Instagram, I am a daddy. I got one thing at 58. One thing left before I'm put on a boat and shipped out where no one wants to ever see me again. And that's to be a daddy. And these fucking 28 or 32-year-olds, it's, I'm a daddy. You're not a fucking daddy. You're a 20, you're a twuz.
You're a
no
twuz.
longer a twink. Some of you were a twernt.
it never was.
You were never a twink, but you're not a fucking daddy. I get one thing at 58. You get one thing left, which is before.
Show me your bad credit score and your gray pubes.
Exactly. It's like, exactly. I just want one thing on the way out that people are attracted to. And these fucking 28-year-olds like, daddy vibes. No, there are no vibes. You're not a daddy. That is what triggers me. I want to say, you are not a daddy. I own one thing left. That's it. All right, that's it. I'm
That's
triggered
it.
by that.
See you next time.
You can tell I'm really triggered.
He's very triggered.
That's what this show is all about, is I have a lot. Patty LuPone was framed. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, back to that. We'll talk about that later on the next podcast.
Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify, or wherever you download your podcasts.
Exactly. Thank you. Or don't follow us.
Or don't follow us.
We're going to do
Fuck
that.
you.
What's that, reverse psychology? I don't want you following us.
Don't listen.
to
Don't
this.
tell your friends it exists.
Yeah, we don't want you. Don't, if you like it, tell your friends. Don't tell your friends.
If you're 28 and you call yourself a fucking daddy, turn it off.
Don't follow me on Instagram, the underscore.
Block me.
Don't follow me on Instagram, the underscore Daniel Nardicio. Do not follow
Do
me.
not follow Adam Papa Bear.
I hate that you call yourself Papa Bear. I just want to say that.
That's because you didn't say it. We have to speak in
All
third
right, that's
person when
it.
you forget you're not doing this alone.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We love you for listening. All three of you. Take it away, Sammy Joe.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Trigger Warning, hosted by Daniel Nardicio and Adam Klesh, is a Pride House Media production and produced by Josh Rosenzweig. Please note, the views reflected in this podcast do not represent the views of Red Eye, the Ice Palace, or any of its subsidiaries. And any reference to scat, shrimping, upper deckers, skanks, masturbating, rump riding, wolf bagging, Cleveland steamers, jiggly puffing, rusty trombones, Cosby sweaters, Mexican pancakes, and Alabama hot pockets are the views of Mr. Nardicio, Mr. Klesh, and his listeners, not the establishment. If you are offended, please seek immediate psychiatric attention.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And while you're there, leave us a rating and review. It really helps others discover the show. And if you didn't enjoy this episode, don't tell anyone.
Stay connected and join the conversation by following us on Trigger Warning Podcast.
And you can send us your questions or hate mail to triggered@triggerwarning.com.